Greetings, fellow seekers. Today we turn our gaze toward flame, not the wild blaze of wildfire or the hungry hunger of a burning forest, but something older, measured, and shaped by will. The Azer are not mere fire spirits nor elemental beasts. They are smith kings and hammer priests, forged from bronze and bound by duty. On the elemental plane of fire, where chaos reigns and nothing holds form for long, the Azer build strongholds that endure. They are living flame encased in crafted purpose, keepers of secrets, defenders of their forges, and builders of wonders few have ever seen. Let us now descend into their molten halls and uncover the nature of these fireborn artisans. The Azer are not born, they are made. Wrought from bronze and given life by fire, each Azer is forged in sacred ceremony, its flame kindled by the breath of another. They are creatures of order within a realm of chaos, shaping enduring structure out of endless flame. Though they are often mistaken for fire elementals, the Azer are something rarer and more deliberate, beings of both craft and culture. Unlike the wild and consuming spirits native to the plane of fire, Azer form clans and citadels, pass down techniques through apprenticeship, and hold to ancient codes of honor older than many mortal civilizations. Legends suggest they were once created by a forgotten power, perhaps a god of craft, perhaps the plane itself, tasked with building strongholds to anchor the shifting energies of the plane. Whatever the truth, they have remained steadfast in their purpose ever since. To behold an Azer is to witness fire bound to form. Stocky and broad-shouldered, they stand with the powerful build of dwarves, short in stature but dense with strength. Their bodies are forged from seamless bronze and etched with sacred patterns, layered like armor, polished with use and hot to the touch. From within, a steady flame burns bright, spilling from the joints in their plating and rising from their heads like a living crown. Their eyes gleam like coals behind the fire, their faces often obscured but never absent. Some bear mustaches or beards of living flame, braided or banded with copper rings. Despite their molten hearts, Azer do not burn uncontrollably. Their fire is focused, their heat intense but contained. They may walk among flame, shape it and wield it, but they are not fire themselves. They are its keepers. In battle, they fight with weapons of their own making, warhammers, axes, or tools of exquisite craftsmanship. Among the forges of the Azer, there are no songs, no feasts, no tales of love or war. There is only the work. Their citadels burn with order, a rare thing on the elemental plane of fire. Each hall is measured, each flame guided, each strike of hammer upon metal carrying the weight of unspoken intent. The Azer do not celebrate, they do not rest, they simply build, and no one knows why. No records remain of their first purpose, no deity claims them, no founder is named. Their rites of creation continue, their strongholds expand, their craftsmanship refines, but toward what end, none can say. Even the Azer do not offer answers. If they remember the truth, they do not speak of it. If they have forgotten, their hands do not show it. Their culture is one of precision, silence, and memory etched in bronze. They hold to hierarchies not for power, but because that is how it has always been. They honor oaths not for fear of consequence, but because to break one is to fracture the order they were built to uphold. They do not innovate, they perfect. Some scholars suggest that Azer society is a ritual of preservation, an echo of some long-lost divine command, carried forward not by belief, but by obedience so deep it has become identity. Others claim that the Azer do not build for themselves at all, but for something that has not yet returned. Whatever the truth, the work endures. Azer are not hunters in the natural sense. They do not roam or stalk. Instead, they guard and they build. Most dwell in grand fortresses deep within the plane of fire, where the heat alone would slay a mortal. Within these halls, they labor endlessly, smelting rare ores, crafting weapons, and forging artifacts of wondrous power. Their work is not random. Every task is assigned, every project given purpose. When they do enter battle, it is not out of bloodlust, but necessity. Azer fight to defend their forges, to reclaim what has been stolen, or to punish those who violate ancient compacts. Their tactics are disciplined and brutal. They strike hard, work in formation, and wield flame with precision. Fire wreathes their weapons, and heat radiates from their bodies. Those who face an Azer in battle would do well to ask themselves why they are fighting at all. Azer do not attack without reason. If you are their foe, it is because you have trespassed, stolen, insulted, or betrayed, and they will not stop until the debt is repaid. Azer are tough, precise combatants. Their bronze bodies shrug off ordinary steel, and their elemental nature grants resistance to mundane blows and total immunity to flame. Their strikes carry both the weight of metal and the fury of fire, and their discipline in battle makes them formidable in numbers. Avoid close quarters, where their heat is constant and their reach unforgiving. Cold magic may wear them down, but offers no guaranteed edge. Even shattered, they remain dangerous. Some accounts speak of dying Azer flaring violently as if unwilling to leave the forge cold. But the wiser path for those not already marked as enemies is one of respect. Azer value bargains, honor, and craftsmanship. Those who approach with gifts, with knowledge of the forge, or with old oaths properly remembered, may find in them not enemies, but allies of the rarest kind. Among the scattered records of planar travelers and scholars of flame, a few tales of the Azer persist: half-burnt scrolls, etched obsidian slates, and second-hand accounts passed between forge masters and planar scribes. Most cannot be confirmed, yet all are worth remembering. One such account speaks of the furnace crown, a ring said to be forged in the heart of an Azer king, burning eternally with the truth of his soul. Worn by none since his fall, it is said to grant the wearer insight into all crafted things, but also to bind them beneath the weight of every Azer oath ever sworn. Some say the ring is hidden in a sealed chamber far beneath the ashen vaults. Others say it still glows upon his throne, though none have seen it lit. Another tale tells of the hammer without a name, a weapon so perfectly forged that no Azer dared claim it. Its balance was faultless, its edge incapable of dulling, its shape too pure for any hand. In reverence, or perhaps fear, it was sealed in the molten heart of a living volcano, guarded by a ring of silent smiths who speak to no outsider. Some claim the hammer was once forged to slay a god, while others claim it was forged to build one. Finally, there is the tale of the Ashfather, a wandering Azer who crossed into the material plane and walked among kings. For centuries, he offered his skill to rulers, both noble and cruel, never swearing allegiance, only working the forge. When he vanished, there was no tomb, no farewell, only flakes of bronze left in the cold ash of his last fire. To this day, some blacksmiths who find strange fragments in their forge refuse to sweep them away. The Azer are not wildfire nor formless flame. They are structure, ritual and resolve, bronze bodies built to hold the blaze. In a realm that devours and forgets, they do not waver. They build, they endure, they remain. And thus, we conclude this entry into the archives of the Seeker Society. If you've enjoyed this glimpse into the living furnaces of the elemental planes, be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Have you encountered an Azer in your travels, or heard tales of relics forged in flame and bound by oath? Share your stories in the comments below, and if there is another creature that you would like us to explore next, please let us know. Until next time, Seekers, may your forge burn steady and your purpose never cool.